All right, we are live. Good morning, everybody. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, coming at you from sunny San Diego. And continuing with the portal training. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm putting out here because I am enjoying sharing what has become one of the most dynamic and fun business up-levelings I've ever done. The portal represents improving myself so that I can improve my brands. And today, we're going to talk about the importance of being seen and the effects of being seen. And this week, I'm going to issue a challenge to you guys. I'm going to challenge you to be seen. And there's some very, very good reasons for this. I know a lot of you have amazing stories to tell, and you need more eyes on what you're doing, and you want to ascend. You want to make that transition from expert to highly visible industry leader. And there are very, very big differences in the two. But it has to start with you. It has to start with your actions. It has to start with your motivations. And it has to start with intent and desire. Yeah, I'm throwing out some buzzwords today. The first thing we need to do is set the intention of being seen. So what does it mean? What is the definition of being seen, and why is it important? Being seen means that your perfect client or customer or audience or network sees you in multiple places, but not just sees you. You are positioned. That's the difference. They see your messaging. They see what you're about. They understand the culture of your brand. And you are positioned as a person that is elevated. That's the big one. Okay. Anybody can fix a toilet. Prime example. But you put two plumbers together. One of them just shows up with his tool belt. He fixes the toilet. He leaves. The other one shows up with a branded work van. It's kept washed, meticulous condition. He has a polo. He's very professional. He gives the homeowner a small gift basket, goes in, fixes the toilet, asks the homeowner if he can take some photos for social media, shoots a short video, and then puts that in an ad. And then does a live about it, talks about the importance of, he teaches something. Maybe the importance of checking your pipes in the winter, or replacement water heaters, or just something in the plumbing industry. Then he posts it on Nextdoor. So you see the difference in the experiences between the two. Plumber 1 is an expert. Plumber 2 is a highly visible industry leader who is growing, being seen across social media, who is embracing new forms of marketing that are non-linear. He's got it in his head. He's going to be seen. He's going to be known. That's the difference between the two. That's why it's important to be seen. Why does it matter? Highly visible industry leaders get paid more. That's a pretty big plus in my book. But they work with better people. They have higher end clients. They are in demand. They don't have to market as much because they are in demand. They'll flip the script. You guys notice that I've been at this for 8 years and I'm just starting to do paid ads. Why do you think that is? Because I have effectively mastered social media, word of mouth, referrals, teacher industry, being across multiple social media platforms that people don't think of, like Reddit or Pinterest, all these different things. Just by being good at social media, you become good at marketing. By getting a bunch of interviews, now I'm positioned as credible for what I do, okay? That's the beauty of being visible. Jared Ledbetter, what's going on, buddy? Visibility puts you in a realm where you get paid more, you have to do less, your reputation speaks for you, and people are talking about you in a good way most of the time. That's the double-edged sword of visibility. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify one fear. I want you to pinpoint the biggest fear holding you back and commit to facing it this week. I want you to be brave. Okay. And a lot of people have to step out of comfort in order to be seen. Maybe you're scared of doing a bad video, or you're scared of messing up whatever you're going to say, or you're scared that people are going to criticize you. It's time to look past all that, because those are your own fears and insecurities keeping you from your greatness. And I'm not trying to sound like Tony Robbins today, I swear to God. I just got done with a run and I had some coffee and I feel inspirational. That's all. I'm not trying to get up here and tell you to harness your inner fears and turn them into power. Okay. I'm not trying to be that guy. And Jared Ledbetter puts on a very good point. He says it's complementary to SEO. Very true. That is a positive byproduct of being seen, is that your SEO is going to improve. You're going to be seen across Google a lot more, just popping up in different places and utilizing keywords. By the way, if you need an SEO expert, I'll throw out a recommendation right now. Jared Ledbetter, one of the best in the industry, genius level IQ, very, very good at what he does. Great reviews, known the guy a long time. If you specifically need SEO, go talk to him. If you can get on his client roster, you're very lucky. He's a great dude and he works really hard. All right. So pinpoint that fear and just declare to yourself, hey, this is what I'm scared of with going visible. Write it down on paper and then either burn it, crumple it up, throw it in the garbage. It doesn't serve you anymore. Okay. That's how we mitigate and manage fear. I never want you to remove your fears. I want you to manage your fears. And I learned that from the monster motivator, Dave Daly, one of the greatest men I've ever met. All right. Now, the next step is to take one bold action. I want you to challenge yourself to post, speak up, or step into a space where you've been hesitant to show up. So how do we do this? What does this look like in real life? By the way, thanks for the comments. I'm getting a lot of feedback from Jillian and Jared and Mark. This is awesome. In real life, this is how we get visible. And it might be something as benign as just doing a Facebook Live. Maybe you don't do a lot of them. You're not always comfortable, but just try one for 5 minutes. And the easiest way to do it, I'm going to give you a Rob tip that helped me to get over my own insecurities being on camera. Start off with something personal. Talk about your favorite relative. Talk about something your kid did that was really funny. Talk about a funny story that happened in college. Not the crazy one in Atlanta. Nobody wants to hear that anymore. But talk about something that doesn't cause you anxiety, and it will flow naturally. And then once you get comfortable with that, then you can turn it into a place of business. Then you can turn it into a place of hey, I'm going to teach you guys something about my industry today. And then you'll get more comfortable. So lives are a great start. Volunteer speaking somewhere. There are opportunities everywhere, but nobody ever circles the wagons and really thinks about what it takes. So this is the challenge, is to start thinking about how you can push yourself to step into some place where you haven't shown up before and position yourself as an authority. Okay. You can volunteer speak at churches, Rotary Club. You can volunteer speak at, weekly business events. There's a lot of ways to get visible, just depending on what you need to do. You can host a webinar. You can host a group Zoom. You can host a workshop. There was there was a giant workshop I missed. I completely forgot about it, and it was for Robotech's 40th anniversary. I saw it on Reddit, and I was going to go with all the nerds, and I completely forgot about it because I am a Robotech nerd. And the point is, you can host a free workshop. You can host a gathering online. You can go to a business meetup in town. Go to meetup.com. There's all kinds of places where you can speak, talk, and share your ideas. But I'm challenging you to do something that's either a live or speaking somewhere, or maybe a group call. Every Tuesday, I do a group call. Most of them are a lot of fun. Group calls are an easy way to get business leads, but to also meet people. I don't just do stuff. I'll tell you guys this. Don't do any of this stuff to get money. Stepping into motivation really quick. Do this stuff to make people's lives better. The money follows. And that is a business lesson I should have learned 5 years in the game. Took a while to figure that one out. And Mark says you can organize public meetups on Nextdoor as well. Great tip, Mark. Thank you so much. All right. And once you get done this week, your challenge is to do something that puts you into visibility, takes you out of your comfort zone, and tag me in it. And I'll celebrate it. I'll shout you out. I'll congratulate you for doing something that is brave and different. Next, after you're done, celebrate the small win, recognize and celebrate each step, no matter how small you take. Small wins are important. Micro wins are the foundation to successful people. They stack the wins, and over time, imagine a brick, a tiny brick, and over time, thousands and millions of those tiny bricks become a mighty pyramid. That's how you have to think about micro wins. 3, 4, 5 by themselves, not that impressive. A lot of them, though, over time, they do stack up. All right. Next, share your commitment. And if you really, really want to do this, I want you to foster accountability by declaring it. You guys saw, if you go back to my January post, early January on Facebook, I told people I was going to do the portal. I made a custom graphic. I wrote some crazy shit for me. You guys know me. I am very, very logical. I am very, very by the book. I am fun, but spirituality is next level, man. And I wrote some shit that even astounds me. And I look at it, but I was very, very clear because I was manifesting what I'm going to do with the portal. And it seems like some real hippie shit my mom, my late mother, would have been into. But I talked about, okay, I'm committing to this action this year. This is what I'm going to do. These are my steps. This is my intent, my declaration, the money involved, the action steps I'm going to take to get there. And I'm going to do it by this time. It was some wild shit, man. And right now, I'm challenging you guys to do the same. Go on Facebook and declare it, and you'll get support. You'll get people saying, how can I help? Mark Dudek, how can I help share the word about CSD hardscapes? Jared, how can I help you in your goals of signing SEO clients? People will answer the call if you put it out there. Street teams are important. People want to be a part of something. That's the smartest thing I'm going to tell you on this mini training. People want to be a part of something. They want to be part of movements. They want a leader to step up, and they want to help. At their core, people want to be, they are tribal and they are communal in nature, and they will help you if you give them a strong enough call to action. Define what you need. Be really specific. Hey, guys, I could use this and this. And you guys are part of my Success Engineers group, Success Odyssey group. Start in there. I don't mind. Foster your own street teams. There's a lot of supportive people in there. So anyway, guys, wrapping up. If you're watching this and you want to start somewhere, declare it in comments, like Jillian says. Be serious about your goals, about visibility, and then do it. Don't just tell me you're going to do something. Declare it, challenge yourself, write it down if you have to, get it done this week. And the longer you put it off, the more likely you are to fail. Whatever your big, scary visibility goal is that you need to step into and try, get it done by the end of the day. Get it done after this live. And you'll be a better person for it. See you tomorrow.